Hi. So, once again, not tomorrow. Muppy. Trying to figure out how many days I've missed. Looking at YouTube right now, looks like the last time I posted was July 1st. Today's July 5th. So I'm thinking this is day 44, 45, 46, and 47. And I don't want to believe that, but I think that's it. So I spent the last couple of minutes being like, wow, not following my own rules. Also not going to play guitar tonight because it's later, of course, and I don't want to wake up peeps. Also realized that wearing the same outfit right now that I wore in the last video, so yeah. Rethinking a lot of decisions. So yeah. Wow, so many noises are happening. Ignore Facebook. Yes, ignore. So yeah, so what has happened the last few days? I have no idea. Well, the 4th yesterday, maybe I'll backtrack. Today, we went to York's Animal Kingdom, or Wild Kingdom, something, and posted bunches of videos, pictures of that, and I'm going to be posting an extras video of that, because we had so much fun. Took lots of random videos and such, and one of them, which I wanted to mention, was of pigs. Like, you go there and you think it's gonna be like, oh, I want to see all the exotic animals and stuff. The piglets were the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, there was one that was like pink and with black spots, and we were all like, oh, it's so cute. It was like this big and so tiny, and it was adorable. And then it starts shit with all the other piglets. They're all minding their own business, eating grass or some fuck. And then this pig just was like, was like peeling around and like trying to kill all the rest of them. It was like, what the fuck? Pigs are kind of angry motherfuckers, though. They can be. Watch Hannibal, and you'd see that. I don't think they're pigs, though. They're wild boys, but they're trained to eat people. So don't trust a pig. So yeah, so we saw a lot of animals. That was awesome, and rode rides, which was fun. And tried to take tons of pictures and videos of all the random shit things that we were doing. Bombarded John with lots of pictures. It was fun. Probably used a lot of data, but it was just too fun. And then we came back here and we hung out and watched this movie that's called Adore, and it's on Netflix. And I'm like, Netflix is getting better and better things, like getting more mainstream movies and stuff like that, and as well as like, you know, good shows like Dexter and stuff like that. So they're doing all that, but they still have the really weird, obscure, and shitty movies. And this one was definitely obscure, like, I think an independent movie, but it had Robin Wright. Robin Wright was on it. Love her. She's from House of Cards, which me and John, like, absolutely love her. But she's in this movie, and it's an Australian independent movie. So apparently Robin Wright is Australian, which you don't know if you watch House of Cards. It's very fucking weird. And so yeah, that was a mindfuck. Because she has an accent. Now it sounds fake because you see her in something else, and she sounds all American. But so she, what's she doing? I don't know what she is, but so her and this other woman grow up together since they were really small, and they like somehow still live next to each other as adults. Like, all of a sudden there's a time jump in the intro of the movie, and you're like, the fuck? Like, I'm really close with my friends. I probably wouldn't buy a house next door to them, though. I mean, it's just like, I don't even know if that would be possible, actually. Like, I just don't think people can do that. There's never like two houses next to each other. These were like full-on houses on the beach. Like, I don't know if Australia is like really for that. I don't know. So logistically, it didn't make sense. And so they like live next to each other. They both have a son, and one of Robin Wright's friend, her husband dies when the son's small, and Robin Wright later, they time jump again, and the sons are like young adults, like almost 20 or something, and Robin Wright doesn't like her husband and stuff, and yeah, so one night though, Robin Wright gets with her best friend's son. Awkward shit, because she's like super double times his age, at least. Gross. And that happens. And her son walks into the house, sees her leaving his room, because these people also walk into each other's houses. It's really weird. It's the weirdest relationship, and we're watching it, and there's lots of sexual tension between everyone, like the two women and the two sons, and then them together. It's like, what is happening? It's so weird. So the other son sees her leaving with her jeans in her hands, and I'm just like, no. So the son's like, ah, and then like, ah, and then he goes over back to the other mom, not his mom, but the other mom, and wants to have sex with her. It's like, what? And they do, and it's fucked. And we watched it. The problem is that if you watch it, then they think there's demand. But really, things like Netflix should take it as, like, it means nothing that people are watching this. Because we watched it, and we didn't understand why. Like, we could not look away. It was a car accident, and it was just so messed up. Like, it was so weird. There was no incest, so this was good. But this, in no way, I hope doesn't happen. Because it's just ridiculous. How can you live life with such drama? Also, ew. Like, that's gross. You know this woman your whole life. Like, she changed your diaper. Awkward. Like, that's not... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's weird. I don't know, so we watched that. Long story for that, I guess. I don't know. And, yeah, and then we went to Portsmouth to see fireworks. So that was fun. So that was today. Yesterday, what did we do for the 4th of July? We just really hung out. And then hung out with Kaylee, and watched shitty TV, WEEE, and drank wine. And then, the day before was Thursday. I have no idea. I don't know. All my days are going together. Oh, Wednesday was Benoit's birthday, but I already talked about that. Wednesday was Benoit's birthday. And then the rest of the week kind of just went on. I don't know. It's hard. So it's been difficult. Actually, days I haven't vlogged because it's like on Thursday, actually, this is what happened. I didn't vlog because of this, because we just was not going to. Bad idea. Got interesting news about loans and stuff, that BU's not giving me any, like, financial need-based financial aid. So it's very weird. So, like, they want me to take out loans for my entire tuition and living costs, which, like, you don't want to know. It makes me nauseous. So, yeah. So I was all kinds of fucked up. Like, I just called, just asking, like, hey, I'm looking at loans, so what should I be looking at? And then that bomb was dropped on me. Like, as we got into the conversation, I was at work, and I was just, like, really upset, and pretty much sat there with, like, my head in my hands. And, yeah. So, I'm gonna try to do damage control on top of everything else. So, yeah. So, I was a little stressed. I didn't really want to reflect on it then. I still kind of don't, so I won't talk much about it, but that's what happened that day. And I worked at school and stuff. So yeah. So I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know when I found this out, but Prevention Innovations offered me work for the school year. Yay! So, like, maybe $15 an hour for, like, 15 hours of work a week, maybe, or as much as I can do, which is really cool. Yeah, so doing, like, whatever they need me to do and stuff like that, but it's at least, like, related to my field, so that's awesome, because that's what I wanted. Because people are like, oh, well, you should just make, like, you know, do the job that makes the most money and stuff like that, and, like, you know, you shouldn't, you know, you're gonna get wiped with this topic if you do it now. And I have two things to say about that. One thing is, I don't want to just make money ever, really. I've had jobs that meant nothing to me when I was younger, because you're younger, obviously, like you don't know what you want to do and stuff, and there's not a lot offered to you when you're that age. And I've worked a lot of hours to make a lot of money, but it didn't do anything extra for me. I was very, like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. It was just there. And I would rather be making, like, a decent amount of money and add to my resume, add to my experience, work with people I really like, keep ties with UNH too. That's really huge, because it's kind of sad to be moving on, even though with this whole housing thing I might actually be like staying around and commuting. That might be a thing, but I don't know. So yeah, so I really like it. And also that's all actually one part. The second part is I'm never gonna get sick of this stuff. There's always gonna be something to do. And Prevention Innovations is like nation renowned, almost world renowned for what they do, because it's so amazing, and I just feel honored to even for them to want me to be a part of it. So whatever, man, and I can do it from wherever I am. So that's cool. You can't get better than that, really. Seriously. I'm super happy. So yeah, so that's that. Trying to stay zen. Very difficult, but we will try. My mom is coming tomorrow morning. Yay! I think my grandmother is too, and that's yay too. We'll see how it goes. It's hard with 3 Italian women. Like 3 generations of Italian women is scary. It's scary. Let's just say it's scary. Like, it's scary. It's loud. It's loud and scary. And yeah, so but it's fun. I love them. So yeah. So yeah. So I think we landed on day like 44, 45, 46, 47. I think today's day 47. Not many more days to go, like 2 weeks until I actually get to see John. So it's awesome. Very excited. Yay, wee! Alright, so I'll see you when I see you. Bye, 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 bye.